Our energy and passion is a well full of unreturnable gold of unknown depth. If this were life, we do best to spend wisely, just in case the depths were shallow. But it's a game, so dig deep and spend every piece just in case the depths are infinite. The regret of burning out early pales in comparison to having a lot left in the tank in the end. How you doing, man? Hey, welcome to Limitless Hoops with John Sanders once again. As always, as is the case for every single day since the beginning of the pandemic. I've been doing this for, is it like almost a year now? 2 years? I mean, I don't even know how many years it has been. This is crazy. Okay, wait, no. I started in April. All right. So I think this April will be 2 years. That means I've been doing it for 22 months. All right. And again, for something that I don't like to do, I've been keeping up with this. All right. And I think I've just gotten really used to doing things that I don't like to do. All right. What's up, Jake Aarons? Jake Aarons stopping by for just a hot second, and he always leaves. What up, Jake? What's up, Connor Rush? But yeah, I think I got used to this because of basketball, man. It's just like, I think a lot of it, like, to become good, you have to. The reason why many people don't become good is because they hate to do things that they're not good at. So, no matter how good you are, you have to get better by doing the things that you're not good at. Therefore, who's going to want to do that crap? Because you feel like an idiot. Like, I had to record something earlier for like 25 minutes, and like I just hear my voice and I suck at talking, and I'm like, dude, and this like drains your mentality. is like, oh my God, I would rather just die, right? And that's how basketball is. That's how sports are. That's how everything is actually, just in improving. And like, unless you like love to figure things out and can like bear with it and like can stand the emotional toll that it takes on you to do something that you suck at, you're not going to be good at basketball. Even if you're like the greatest shooter in the world, you're probably not the best rebounder, probably not the best defender. So you're going to have to work on stuff that you're not good at to improve all the time. And that's why people aren't great, right? And I'm going to talk about this at practice, but I had to look it up to see if it was even true. It's the whole mouse and rat story. I sent it to the group chat, so Jake Aarons, you weren't a part of that, so you can hear it right now, though. And I might get the details wrong, but I'm going to practice saying it now so that I can say it later on. Basically, it's this jacked up experiment that they did like back in the like 80s or something like that. And they took these two rats, like domesticated mouse and like domesticated means like it was like living in like, like in someone's house or, whatever the facility. And then they took a wild rat as well, okay? And mice and rats are known to be able to swim for a long time. They're just really good swimmers, okay? But they can't swim forever. All right. So what they did was they took a domesticated mouse and they put it up against a wild rat. And like they put it like, and they had a swimming contest basically. And they put them both in this like tube where they had to just stay afloat. And the one went for like hours and hours. And the other one went for like, I think it was like 7 minutes and then started to drown. All right. So the one that went for 7 minutes and started to drown was the wild one. The wild one started to drown after 7 minutes. The domesticated ones lasted for a lot longer. So then they took the wild one and they took another wild one, right? They took that wild one that was about to drown in 7 minutes. They took him out, they washed him off, dried him off, and then they put him back in to make him do it again. They let him rest for like 2 minutes. And they found out something really weird. He not only went for more time, he didn't even go for like a little more time. It wasn't like 10 more minutes. It wasn't like 15. This dude went for like, wait, what was it? It was like 20 hours. It was something stupid like that. I changed it from 7 minutes to like 20, 30 hours. Could just stay afloat. And they say, and so then they replicated it, and it happened again and again. Always with the wild ones that had not seen humans really. And they put them in the stupid thing. They would drown, and then they would pick them back up, and then like wash them off or whatever, and let them breathe, and then they would put them back in, and then they would swim forever. And what that was, they said, was hope. They said that like knowing that they would be saved gave them the hope to go longer. And for us, if we knew that we would make the NBA, like for a fact, like we're not going to die, I think we would go a lot harder. It's just that the hopelessness of it, saying like, wait, I could try my hardest and still die, that's what sucks. So, I can't promise you guys the NBA. If I could, you're right, it would be a lot better. But you can't even promise like a 7-footer the NBA, dude. All right? But what I can promise you is that you're going to appreciate your efforts. You have to believe that. You have to understand that. And you can ask your parents, ask someone really, really old, has there ever been something that you put your all into and maybe you failed that you wish you didn't try your hardest at? And I don't know if anyone, not that many people alive that could say that. Dude, I gave it my all. I tried so hard. I failed. And I really wish I could have that time back. I really wish I tried less hard. I really wish I gave less in percentage. No one's saying that. Maybe some like gothic people are saying that. I don't know. But like very, very few. So yes, be like that domesticated rat and understand like, yo, you'll get through this. We won't let you drown. You go out there, you give it your all, because then you can do some amazing, amazing things. All right, let's begin with the movie of the day. The movie of the day, movie time. The movie of the day is The Blind Side. All right, this is the, what day is it? Is this 7th grade? Let's see. Yes, it's the seventh grade movie. All right, this movie is extremely famous. So if you haven't seen it, get with the party, dude. All right, if you haven't seen this, seen this movie, you are behind. All right, this is a real dude named Michael Orr. Orr spelled O-H-R. I have no idea how to spell Orr, but he played for the Baltimore Ravens. I hate to give up the ending. Oh man, I gave up the ending. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. What's up, Noah Masseth? All right. Yes, this is about Michael Orr's life, and basically he was adopted by a white family, a rich white family, brought into this like hood or whatever, in this like new neighborhood that was like nice. And this is his relationship with the little kid that was like his brother. The mom, she like had his back a whole bunch of stuff. Like drug dealers were involved in it. Like the schools, like rules and regulations were involved in it. Just like your basic thing, but this is a real life story. And I love how the story started off. The movie started off by showing a really horrific injury. It's probably like the worst NFL injury. In a league full of injuries, this is the worst one. Okay, it's Joe Theismann. He is he was one of the best quarterbacks ever. Played for the Washington Redskins, and they said Lawrence Taylor changed the entire game. Lawrence Taylor was one of the best defensive men in the history of football. All right, very very bad dude, like tough guy, right? Lawrence Taylor, LT they called him. Had like earrings in, like just like cool dude, whatever. All right, Lawrence Taylor rushed Joe Theismann on Monday Night Football, I believe, and he broke his leg. Not like broke his leg, but like broke his leg. Okay, and you knew it was bad because this dude who was just like such a badass, he tackled the quarterback, and like I'm thinking like the thigh like just cracked. It was crazy, and he looked worse than the quarterback did. He got up immediately and started screaming. He's like, come, someone come help. And he's like, oh my God. He was like flipping out. And ever since then, they said teams have been putting a lot of money into their offensive linemen to stop people from getting to the quarterback, especially Hall of Fame quarterbacks. And that's where Michael Orr comes in. He's a big guy. Now he's Joe's. I bet you someone has said that joke before. That's a pretty good one. Now he's just Joe's man. Oh, I understood it. I understood it before you said no thigh, okay? I got it. But yes, they needed to devote more resources into the offensive linemen. That's why the offensive linemen are enormously big and really athletic now. And so this guy had a chance to change his whole history just by being a big fat black guy. Basically, but no, he did really, really well, and this is his story. It's a great movie. You will like it a lot. All right, stars out of 50. Pretty epic movie. I'm gonna throw 47 stars out there. It might be one of the best movies on this month's list. One of my favorites, I believe. I'm not sure what my favorite is yet. I'll tell you that on the 12th. All right, but yes, The Blind Side. Why is it called The Blind Side? He does get in. No, I can't tell you too much of the movie. No more spoilers. All right. Anyways, moving on. We got our quote of the day. Quote of the day is "Believe you can." All right. Yeah, that goes with our little rat story, man. All these things just like mixed together. It's crazy. All right. With Michael Orr and "Believe you can." Joe Theismann. He obviously didn't believe enough. All right. But yes, those little rats and the thing. I mean, believe you can. Have belief. If you believe that you can, it goes a long way. If you believe that you can't, you're screwed. If you believe that you can, you have a chance. If you believe that you can't, you're screwed. That's it. All right. I'm not sure there's that many people that like made it, unless it's like maybe the lottery. All right. But in terms of like skill stuff, so like work harder stuff, there's hardly anyone has this story. I thought I couldn't make it. I truly thought I had no chance to make it, and I made it. No. It's always like, I definitely believed in myself. Now, there are stories like I believed in myself and I didn't make it, of course. But there's two categories. There's people that make it and there's people that don't. Of the people that don't make it, half believed in themselves and half didn't. Of the people that did believe in them, the people that did succeed, 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. 99.99999% of the people believe in themselves. So which one are you going to do? All right? And if you can just completely ignore all your doubts, I mean, you'll have more of a chance than you would have ever had without that. And now, this is not a video game where you're going to have a do-over. You're not going to be like, okay, live that life, reset. Which character can I pick now? Oh, a 6'9" character? Nice. No. This is the only life that you have. This is the only chance that you have. So while you're here, you might as well do the right things to get there. All right? And if you don't make it there, it is what it is. You gave it your all. All right? So absolutely have 100% of belief in yourself, and you act like you're Luka Doncic. You go through life acting like you're Luka Doncic, and then you train like him, and you will be fine and dandy in the end. All right? Believe you can. That's the quote of the day for Tuesday's practice. I will see y'all then. All right. Let's check out Elementary's stuff for Tuesday. This is a practice day coming up here. We got 1-on-1, 5 seconds from half. That's a nice way to start practice right there. Make sure you guys are sprinting in for that. So this isn't on Tuesday. This will be on Thursday because it's the elementary school drills. Then we got 3-on-3, no dribbles. Whenever I run that one, dude, people look so great. You should play basketball like you would in 3-on-3, no dribbles. You want to cut, screen, move like that. Post positioning on the swing. Oh, that's a very college drill to do. It shows defensive positioning. We'll see if you guys can get through it. Unintentional, intentional fouls. Just the concept of when we foul on purpose versus you want to foul on purpose, but you don't want to look like you're fouling on purpose because you don't want to get an intentional foul. So we'll talk about that. Fouling with fouls to give whenever there's like 2 minutes left or less or something like that, whenever we need the clock to stop. And then up by 5 with 5 minutes left, how we manage the time. All right, so we'll finish practice like that. All right, but in the meantime, we got the stuff that we just did. All right, let's go to the stuff that we just did, the high school stuff. This is last Thursday. The tip drill, how did that go? Bad? Oh, man, we got nobody. Like, no one could really do it. It was crazy. Maybe, like, Zach did the best. I mean, I don't even know. All right, then one-on-one wing and one-on-one rebound. For this one, it was okay. It wasn't that bad. No one dropped anyone, so people were kind of afraid to hit. All right, so we'll get better at that. You know, I don't think it's even possible to hit until you get hit. So we'll wait for some games until we just get knocked in our butt, and then you'd be like, oh, I get it now. Hit hard. Not in help side equals points. That one actually helped us out a lot. Zone 1 or 2 guard front. Not sure who understood that one, but we did talk about it. 16 plus seconds, up by 4 plus points. I think every team that was ahead won. But we did get some concepts in and some last second stuff in as well. That was good. Then offensive rebound tips. If you got the tip for the rebound, you were good. We still weren't crashing the boards hard enough during that game. But overall, it was a decent practice. All right. The practice that we're doing on Tuesday, I would get to it right after I talk about homework. Let's check out the homework. Let's see. Connor with the 5-minute rush. Connor, if you're coming tonight, let's definitely do the 9-minute thing tonight. All right. So hopefully you're there. You can even take time out from the beginning stuff to do it if you're not there on time. Or maybe we'll do it just afterwards. I'm not sure what we'll do, but we will get your runs for not being perfect last month, and maybe that will be a monthly thing, or maybe that will be the only month that you didn't get perfect and you got the other months all perfect. All right. You're coming a long ways. You and Noah. All right, and even Gavin. Jake's coming a long ways, but Connor, you're definitely coming the furthest way. You got to focus on March. Whenever those dudes on our team come back, if you can smash them, they will work hard. If you can't, they will say whatever I did during the season was better than what Connor did. So it's completely up to you. And then if you do well and have them working, now you guys can get recruited together, and then you have a college future. So basically your entire career, if you want to see it this way, this is how I see every day. But your entire college chances to make the NBA, everything comes down to the day those kids come back. The day Andrew and Rohit and Blaze come back. Was you working the better route? If you can convince them that was it, we have a team, and you have a chance. So you're probably going to be a better shooter than them, yeah, I'm sure. But they had some JV varsity experience, higher level than you maybe, and I don't know if you're going to be able to sprint in. This is my one doubt on you. To sprint in and then hit them as hard as you can, and then shoot a layup. Let alone make the layup. Screw make the layup. Can you even jump in and try? They can't guard you now? I don't know. We'll see. But you're not very very aggressive whatsoever. All right? You got to somehow breathe and jump into the pool, and the pool is someone's chest. And you hit them as hard as you can for a layup. And then if you miss it, go for the rebound, and then you have to change into an aggressive mentality. That's your chance. But yes, there goes the homework. Great job. Let's keep that up. But again, focus on that one day. You can't wait to see them, and then you attack them. You put them up full court. You take the ball from them, even if you have to foul them. You show them that today's a different day. Y'all messed up. Y'all should have been bound working this whole season like me, because you don't get better during the season. I promise you, they won't get better. No one gets better during the season. It's really, really hard. But they could be more experienced, stronger. But you also had a season. So we'll see. Show them what hard work can do, and you have a chance. All right. The workout that we are going to do, or the practice that we are going to do tomorrow, is the clockwork passing drill. Talked about it before, and it's from different spots in the court, and it's who you pass to. Basically, let me show you real quick. Let's see. Do I have this right here? All right. Let's see if this thing's working. I got the iPad up. I mean, not quite. Jeez Louise. Let's see. Screen mirroring. And then I got a new iPad thing, but it has to work. There goes that. And there goes that. There we go. All right. So here's the clockwork passing drill. All right. So you have just people standing in line. You have two basketballs like this. All right, and it's fairly straightforward. All right, let's make it so that there's a line right behind these guys right here. All right, so there's a line full of people right behind these guys. There's two low post people, and there's two wing people. Okay, everyone is on the same team basically. Okay, these low post guys will go to the basket and come back out. Basket and come back out. These guys will fake in and come back out. Fake in and come back out. That's it. These guys will step into their shot, pump fake, rip the ball through, step in, pump fake, rip the ball through, and then simultaneously they will pass the ball out to the wing. They will rip the ball through, and they will bounce pass it to the low post. All right. You will follow your pass, so as you passed out, you go to the back of this line. They will swing the ball as they step in to their shot and pump fake. They'll step in, swing the ball, step into their shot and pump fake. As you pass, you'll kind of close out on this guy. You'll close out on this guy. And then you'll go to the back of that line. The guy that passed the ball to the post, they will go to the basket, all the way to the inside, and then they're about to post up as these guys rip the ball through, pass the ball to the wing, as the wings step in and step back out to receive the ball. These guys stepped in and stepped out. Then they will pass it to them, and that's it. All right. So you basically just go from this line to that line, this line to that line, and then this line to that line. As the other side goes from this line to that line, this line to that line, and this line to that line. All right, and that's the motion. The hard part is ripping the ball through and being strong, passing the ball with the correct hand. The hard part is timing of the stepping in, stutter step, stepping back out. The hard part is understanding when you're posting up, you go underneath the basket, and then you come back out in a great stance to catch the ball. The hard part is once the low post catches the ball, to look over his inside shoulder and to pass the ball across the way to a three-point shooter accurately with the outside hand, and then to remember to close out. The hard part is to not have those two balls hit each other. So you have to be aware of what's going on. The hard part is getting everyone doing the same thing like a clock. All right, and if we can do this stuff, you'll be surprised at how much smoother the games are. Now, instead of the team tipping the basketball and getting turnovers, now everyone's on the same page, getting open at the right time. All right, so this drill is very, very important, and to understand it, and to be able to follow the little pattern is actually a crucial element in basketball. And we did this in college. All right, so we want every single thing to be perfect. Now, I don't even know if we have 8 people for practice because you need at least 8, but we definitely have to have the small kids. So we might include the small kids, and that's when it's going to be even harder. So we'll see who we have. All right, Noah, let me see. They can't guard me now. I'll hit the hardest. Noah, no chance. Too small, will bounce off. I don't know. Noah, I can see Noah hitting. Noah does fight. I would say, let me think. If Connor played like Noah, Connor would go D1. Yes. Most definitely. I don't underestimate me. I would be the one that will remember when I hit them. There you go. I would say definitely. If Connor could play as hard as Noah, if Connor could be as scrappy as Noah, he would go D1. But that's Connor's weakness, is that he's weak. All right? And now Noah's weakness, as Connor said, is that Noah is not tall. So yes, I guess if Noah was as tall as Connor, he would go D1. But neither one of you guys are either of those things. So both of you guys are in the same exact spot, basically. So you guys need to go together. Bigger than me, I could hit you. Oh, well, no, don't forget. If you go into someone and you hit them, it's a foul on them. Even if you bounce off, it's a foul. This is what Connor doesn't understand. He thinks if he goes in, he'll just get hurt. You have to go in and hit them, and then who's the number one guy on our team that complains about fouls? Blaze, right? Because people go into him and hit him. Connor does not understand that, and Connor is probably Blaze's favorite person to guard because Blaze doesn't get fouls if he guards Connor. Blaze gets fouls when he guards good players who go at him because he doesn't know how to avoid them. All right? So understand that, and Blaze is right. I didn't hit him. I know you didn't hit him, but you let him hit you. So you guys can learn a lot from each other. All right, figure that out soon. All right, moving on. That's that, and that. Let's take our story of the day, and then we'll get into our picture, and then our trivia. All right, story of the day. You were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours. You were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours. That's something to say to yourself over and over and over again. All right? You were born to do this. Like, God blessed you to do this. The basketball heavens above anointed you to this basketball position. You were meant to be this. You're meant to be here, right where you are. You have no time to be anywhere else. All right? And if you take those thoughts and you go with those thoughts, then you will have all those people cheering for you. You will have all those people believing in you. All right? But first, it takes for you to believe in yourself, as I said before. All right? So don't take it lightly. Make sure you guys understand that like what life is about, basically. All right? And you were born to be a player. You were meant to be here, and the moment is yours. All right? This moment is yours. All right? Hopefully, when you get into a big game and there's everyone screaming and like you need to hit some clutch free throws, you're the one to do it. You're the only one that can do it. You're the one that everyone came to watch. All right? The moment is absolutely, it belongs to you. Got that? All right? Won't be that far away. I got you, John, but you won't call those when I do. But don't worry, I will. I don't call any fouls during practice. That's not what I do. But you gotta go hit. I will try to tell him to avoid it because we can have him fouling out of games. So if you could help us out by crashing into him, I would tell him to avoid those fouls. There you go. So that's what I can promise you. All right. Moving on, we got let's check our trivia question. Trivia question is, this is an interesting trivia question. You have 5 minutes to answer before the end. Try to only answer one time, or else if you answer twice, yours doesn't count, and whoever picks it up will get the answer. So just if you're like, it's cheating, I said the answer the second time, and he still, well then don't say it the second time, moron. All right, I'll give the answer before the end of the hour if no one gets this. All right, the question is, all right, a violation is whenever basically the referee blows his whistle. or her whistle, okay? That's a violation. When you go to the basket and you get fouled, they blow their whistle. The ball doesn't go in. You have to shoot your free throws. They don't change the score until you make a free throw, even though there was a violation. The violation doesn't automatically add points to the score. It doesn't. You have to actually make a free throw. There is one instance, however, of all the violations, of all the referee calls, where just by them blowing their whistle, it adds points to the score. What is that violation? That's the question today. We have a 2-2-2 tie between Ben Kaufman, Connor Rush, and Noah Masseth. All right, no one else is anywhere close. All right, what is it? What is the only violation in basketball for which points are awarded automatically? I don't think I would get this one, man. That's pretty tricky. All right, what is it? What is the only violation in basketball for which points are awarded automatically? I don't know if you could Google it. I haven't Googled it, but this might be one of our best questions, man. I wish Ben were here to get stumped, but it could be Googleable. If it is Googleable, then you could do it, or you can just think about it. When the ref blows the whistle, let's see, bucket scored an opposite goal. That is not the answer. All right, that is not. Bucket scored an opposite goal. As long as they didn't go back court, that's not a violation. If they did go back court, the bucket actually doesn't count. All right, and when they put the bucket in someone's opposite basket, the other team does get 2 points, but there is no violation. They won't even blow the whistle. You just take the ball out of bounds. So that is not the answer. But anyone who has the answer, you got 2 minutes to answer it. I'm moving on to my last thing. The last thing is the picture of the day. I might have stumped you guys. The picture of the day is Lonzo. No, not Lonzo. LaMelo. There you go. LaMelo Ball. An all-star, an official all-star. Did he get there just because of his highlights? I don't know. But does he deserve to be there? I would say so. He's on the perfect team for himself. I mean, doesn't have Zion or anyone to throw the ball to, but he does have freaking Miles up there. All right, that is the answer. Let me see. Bucket scored an opposite goal is not the answer. And Jake Aaron's got it. That is the answer. Basket interference is the answer. If they make it the wrong basket, it's a violation. No, it's a violation. Now, and let's say that you are right, Connor. Let's say that you're right. If they make it in the opposite basket, and they say it's a violation, like somehow they blow the whistle, which is not a violation, would they add points to the scoreboard automatically, or did the ball have to go through the rim? That was the whole point. But yes, it is goaltending, basket interference. Jake Aaron's with the bucket. Is Jake Aaron's even on this list? Oh, he wasn't even on the list. I'm adding his name right now. Jake Aaron's. There you go. And then he has 1 point right there. All right, congratulations, Jake Aaron's. All right, but yes, your trivia is wrong. It's wrong. You can try it. Try to get a rebound for the other team and shoot in their basket. I'm pretty sure that they'll just count the points. No whistle blown. I've been playing basketball for a long time, Connor, but maybe you're right. Maybe this is the one time John's just dead wrong. I don't know basketball, and I guess the other team scoring the basket just is a violation. But they still count the points without the ball going. No, if you miss it for the other team, they don't count the points. Duh. Oh my goodness. But yes, goaltending's the answer. Scored an opposite goal means it went in and it is automatic points. But there's no violation. There's no whistle blown, Connor Rush. You don't blow the whistle. You need to learn how to referee, dog. All right. Yes, so LaMelo Ball has arrived. Congratulations for him. He only got in because of KD getting hurt, but he still got in. It counts. All right. So anyways, congratulations to him. I will see everyone else at the workout tonight, our practice tomorrow. Don't forget that the quote of the day is believe you can. All right. So believe you can, you guys. I'll see y'all soon. And that's my time. All right, cue my music. I'm out. Peace. Stop arguing, Connor. Bye.